fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the RPO, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the ground, it's Green. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The pitch to the left. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Lots of running room. Picks up the first down. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They're able to He stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Blake.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Gonna run it. It's Green. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Trying to get the corner. Creates a little space. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run the toss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Release to the back. Got a man. It's Harden. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback moving. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Anthony. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers, just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Looking for more room. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Mustangs. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to set the tone with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Green. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires on the move. He's got it. He's loose. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. So a drive there of 82 yards. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Harden. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Looking for room at the 25. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of him.
He's got it down the right side. Still on his feet. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football.
Forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
That's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the completion.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Spits it out to the back. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The defense with the huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anthony. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the 1st down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Gives it on the option. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He'll keep it himself. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Touch pass on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Green. Buys a little time with his feet. And the 40, there he goes. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Quick release by the QB. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for space. It's Green. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. To the air on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Arkansas! They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
Man, how about the execution by this offense? Taking almost all of the clock, tying this football game, and now get that kicker loose. No pressure at all. Go kick that thing through the uprights, and you get the big W.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He wants a big play here late. He's got it down the left side. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. He'll take another shot here. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for them.